Hello, soulmates. If this is your first time being here with me, my name is Melissa, and I do sewing tutorials, how to make simple DIY fashion at home. You're welcome to my channel. To all those who have already subscribed, thank you so much. And to those who are just coming on board, thank you also. Today I'm going to show you how to make a free top with a short balloon sleeve. So this is very easy to make. This dress will not have a zipper at the back. It's just a dress. It's gonna be free, so you could just put it over your head and it's going to be really beautiful. Here I have this fabric. I've been saving it. My friend gave it to me from Ghana, and if she's watching this, thank you so much. I folded my fabric in 4, so this is 2 pieces, folded it, and 2 more here, and I folded to the biggest part of my body measurement, which is my hip, and I added about maybe 2 or 3 more allowance to make it free. So 2 or 3 more inches to make it free. So let's get started. So I showed you how to draw a dress pattern, and that's what we'll be using. So the first thing I'll do is that I will draw a straight line at the top of my fabric. Then I'm going to impute my armhole measurement. As you might remember, my armhole is my bust divided by 6 plus 1.5 inch. Mine is 8.25 inches. So that's 8.25 inches, right? Gonna make this into a straight line. Then I'm going to impute my, you don't need your bust point measurement, because seeing that this is going to be just a free top, you're just gonna go to your waist. Mine is 16.5. That's 16.5, and my waist to my hip is 24 inches. I'm gonna put it here. It's 24 inches. Okay, and this is going to be the length of my dress plus hemming allowance. So I want that to be 45 inches, and I'll just leave that to hem the dress. Okay, I hope you could see my chalk very well. Okay, so now that you have these lines drawn, you're going to put your 3 inches, 8 inches standard, okay, to get your shoulder slope. You're from that 8 inch, you're going to go down 1 inch, and you're going to connect those lines to get your shoulder slant. Okay. Then you're going to impute here your shoulder measurement. Mine is 8, mine is 7.5, plus 1/2 inch for seam allowance, that's 8. So I'm gonna put that same thing at my chest line. So just to go over, this is your shoulder, your starting point, this is your chest line, my waist, my hip. So now I'm going to take that all the way down. Okay, after I do that, I'm going to find the midpoint of this line. Okay, that's there, and I'm gonna go in 3/4 of an inch for the front. Okay, take my armhole, I'm gonna curve that out. Okay, okay, and for the back, because I'm drafting the front and the back together, I'm just going to make a curve here. Okay, so now that you get your armhole, you're going to go to put your measurement around your body now. So for my bust is 41 inches. 1/4 of 41 is 10.25. Okay, so that's 10.25 here. But then I'm going to add ease, so I'm going to add 1/2 inch for ease. Or you could, because it's a free top, you could add 1 inch, but I'm going to add 1/2 inch at my bust, so that is 10.75, right, plus 1 inch to sew it together. My waist is 34, that's 8.5 when you divide that by 4, and I'm going to add 1 inch to, because it's gonna be free, so that's going to be 9.5 plus 1 inch to sew it together. This will not have a dart because it's gonna be a free top. So here I have 10.5. At my hip is 42, so that's 10.5, and I'm gonna make it, add 1 inch for to make it free, so that's 10.5, 11.5 plus 1 inch to sew it together. Okay, so down at the end of my dress, I'm going to add the same thing. This is 11.5, so this here I'm going to put 11.5 plus 1 inch. I'm going to take the same measurement down. Now I'm going to connect all these lines together. Connect those. Remember to blend that up. Don't want it too sharp. Okay, don't make it too sharp. Okay, you're going to take this all the way down. Okay, you could leave this straight or you could curve it, give it a nice curve here. That's up to you. Okay, I'll just leave it straight here. Okay, so here you have the dress form. You're gonna go to your neckline. You can do whatever neckline you want. I just want a round neck, and I don't want it too low, so I'm going to make mine 4 inches by maybe 4 inches, 4 by 4, or I'll just do the back and the front together, so I'll make it 3 inches, 4 inches by 3 inches, because this is just a free top. Okay, so 4 inches by 3 inches. So I'm making the neckline the same thing for the front and for the back also. Then remember to add your joining seam allowance here. So that's going to be 1 inch to sew it together. You're going to put it here, right there, 1 inch to sew it together. Connect that line. There you go. So there you have it, guys. This is the dress. Remember to blend up those the hip area. Want it too sharp. Okay. Okay, guys. Ensure that they're aligned with each other when you're cutting, because remember you're cutting both at the same time. Okay. So that's it. I'm gonna cut this out. Sure that it is the same thing. Put my wonder clips here. Right, there you go. I'm gonna cut this out. At the waist area, remember to blend this up. You don't want it too sharp, okay? Okay, I'm cutting back and front together. I'm gonna have this. Cut the back first. Don't make that mistake. Okay. It. Okay, so this is the this is the back of the dress, guys. See, it's gonna be free, and I'm gonna put a pocket in this. I put a pocket, so that's the back, and this is the front. So now you're going to cut out the armhole for the front. Sure that you have it in line. There you go. So this is the front of the dress, and that's the back. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to get your. So here I have my fabric. I showed you how to make a basic sleeve pattern. So you can always look at that. Okay. Determine how much you want the length of your sleeve to be. So I want my sleeve to be about, let's check, 13 with seam allowance. So I'm going to draw a straight line here. Okay, and I want it to be 13 with seam allowance, so that's here. There you go. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my cap side. I showed you how to calculate cap side, so you can go ahead and check that out. That is about. Take my back. And I'm gonna check to see how much. 7.5. Make it 8.5. And I'm going to connect that. Line there. Now I'm going to do my armhole. So that's 9.5. Half of that is 4.25. Alright. Go up 1/2 inch. And we're going to connect here. Okay. Okay, so that's your sleeve. Always check to see if your sleeve and your armhole it matches. That's a very important practice, because you don't want to draw up all your or cut out your sleeve and then you see that it doesn't match. So you're gonna check. So remember, 1/2 inch will be off. So I'll take that out and I'm gonna check to see. 7.5. That's 10.5. And I'm gonna check the back. That's 9.5 plus 1 inch. Remember the seam allowance, that's gonna be 10.5. So I am right on track. And sometimes you can put a little extra, maybe a 1/4 inch extra, right, to be on the safe side. So here you have the top of your sleeve, your cap height of your sleeve, where the sleeve will go in the armhole. So to get your balloon sleeve, remember this is a short balloon sleeve, so it will stop somewhere here, right? So just 1 more inch plus seam allowance. Okay, it's gonna stop somewhere around here. So what you're going to do is that you can take this measurement that you have here and draw it straight to here, and that will be fine. It depends on the amount of volume that you want, but you can also take this measurement. I have 9.75, so 9.75 will be somewhere here. But then if you want more volume on your sleeve, because remember I'm going to put an elastic in it to gather it up to the circumference of my arm here. So what you can do, if you want more volume down here, you can add maybe 1.5 inch more, like this, and you're going to connect this here to this point right here, right? So it will give you more volume. So when I'm done and I use my elastic to my actual measurement and I gather it up, it's gonna come back to the measurement that I want. Okay, so this here is going to be the back and the front of the sleeve. So what I'll do is that I will just fold this like this to get the other sleeve, just being right. So I'm folding this. Okay, just snip this away. Okay, I'm going to ensure that they're the same. Okay, don't make that mistake. Sure that they are on the same level, and I'm going to cut this off. I hope you're seeing exactly what I'm doing. So I'm cutting both sleeves together at this point. Sure that they're the same. Okay, take my wonder clip and I'll just clip it here to let it stay. Okay. And I'm gonna cut this off. First the back. So I'm cutting the back of my sleeve. Okay. Then I'm gonna put them together, right sides facing each other. Like this. So right sides facing each other. You're going to snip the middle so you know where it starts. There you are. Right sides facing each other. Like this. And now you're going to cut off the front armhole. Remember, it's an S shape right there. That's your front armhole gone. So this is your sleeve. So whenever I put my elastic here, when I do my casing for my elastic and I gather it up, it's gonna look something like that. Okay, so now what I'll do is that I'll cut the facing, because I'm gonna use a facing for to turn my neckline. So this is my neckline. Okay, and remember the front and the back, they're the same. So what I'll do is that I'll make the facing for this. I put interfacing on it. Okay, so here you have it. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it underneath exactly. Right, remember we're cutting the front and the back, the same thing. Okay, like this. Okay, then you're going to take your chalk you're going to draw this line here. Okay. Here you're going to determine how tall you want it. Okay. Cutting the front and the back together. Okay. There you go. Front and the back. Use one stone, kill two birds. Jamaican talk. Huh, or maybe it's not. So here I want it to be about 4 inches. Where's my inch? There you are, hiding. 4 inches. So 4 inches is here, and I'm gonna keep rotating to get my 4 inch. Maybe 3 inches is good. I don't want it too far over the shoulder, so I'll make it 3 inches. Here you go. 3 inches. I'll make it 3 inches. Yay! I can't sing. Okay, so I'm gonna connect that. 3 inches is there. I'm singing. Yeah, cutting that out. And remember, I put it on fold, so don't make that mistake also. I have a big scissors. So there you have it. This is the neckline. Okay. There you have it, guys. That's the neckline. I'm gonna put interfacing on it, and I'm going to finish it up. So here you have your pieces that you'll need to complete it. Oh, there's one thing. I said I needed a pocket. Yes, I did. I need a pocket for this dress. This pocket at the side. So that's the sleeve. There you go. All of that. There you go. Put this aside. I'm gonna show you how to make the pocket. So I don't have enough here. I'll just show you how to make one set, then I'll make another set. Okay. So to make your pocket, all you have to do, this is gonna just be one pocket. I'll have to cut another piece of fabric to make another one. Put your hand on your fabric like this, right? And you're going to draw the shape of the pocket, okay? Right? Draw the shape of the pocket. Right? Put your hand and draw the shape. Yeah. Okay? So it's gonna look something like this. I'm just using my free hand to draw that shape and make this wide enough so that when you sew it up, your hand can actually go in the pocket bag. Okay. Right. So this is just for one pocket. I'll have to make another one. Remember, right sides facing each other. Cutting this up. Pocket roll. There you go. That's your pocket. I don't have enough. I'll have to cut off another piece. So guys, remember to cut another one of this. So this is it, guys. If you find this helpful, give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section. I will show you how this is sewn together in my next video. So I'll see you then. Take care.